What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. For today's video, we're going to be taking a little break from all the DSMs, and I have some good news. We have finally gotten all the parts for the Evo. The only thing that I'm missing is my head, but that's the head is all done. I just haven't had time to go pick it up at the machine shop, but the head is completely done and it's ready for pickup. And once I pick that up, we have everything. But as far as seals and all the other parts that I was waiting for, we're ready. We have everything, and we can finally start putting this Evo together. So today, I wanted to install start with my fuel pump. You know, just because since I don't have a head, I don't want to start working on the motor yet. But so this is my 450 fuel pump that I got from Modern Performance. Here's what is it called, my fuel pump assembly. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. It has, you know, a little bit of dust and stuff on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. The last setup that I had in here was a 255 Walbro. So as you guys know, we are no longer gonna be running that because I do plan on making more power. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the assembly up, and then we're gonna go ahead. We have all the hardware and stuff in here for the new fuel pump. So this is the 450. So this should hold, you know, it's I know for the it's rated for 600 horsepower safe on E85. That's what I bought like a package. So you know what, let me show you guys that real fast. Alrighty guys, so here's the rest of the kit that I received. So I bought all this as a bundle, so which is the FIC injectors. These are 1800s FIC injectors. I got the 450 fuel pump. I got an AEM fuel pressure regulator. It comes with the gauge, and you also get all the hardware, all the lines and fittings in there. So this is, like I said, this is rated for 600 horsepower safe on E. So plans, you know, I would love to make 600 horsepower, but to be honest and realistic, I feel like there is nothing that should be stopping my car for be able to make this power. But I feel like my clutch is gonna start slipping at a point. I do have an ACT Street Series clutch, so I really doubt that's gonna hold. And the clutch is still in really good. It still has, you know, it's nearly new. So I would hate to just, you know, leave it out and buy something else. I do plan to go on an X80 twin disc near the future, but for now, you know, I'm gonna throw that one on and we'll see how much she makes, and if she starts slipping, well, she starts slipping, but I guess we'll find out, right? But yeah, this is all the package that it comes with. So the FIC 1800 injectors, the AEM fuel pressure regulator, the gauge, all the hardware, like I said, and the fuel pump. So that's that. What I want to do for today, like I said, I want to install the fuel pump and the fuel pump assembly, so I have that ready. Once I pick up the head, we'll start working on the motor, but might as well knock this out. What I also want to do today is I want to install a boost gauge on the car as well. You know, I'm trying to knock out all the little things right away, like the fuel pump. I'm not doing anything anyway, so knock out the fuel pump, knock out the boost gauge. I also have a brand new oil cooler that I purchased from STM. I need to take off my old one, install a new one. So all the little things that are like that, you know, that I can do right away, I should just knock them out. So when I do start working on the motor, you know, and it's ready to drop in, I'll have, you know, oil coolers done, the fuel is done. Which the fuel won't be completely done, obviously, because I still have to, you know, mess with the whole fuel pressure regulator and the gauge and all that stuff. But I do want to get the fuel pump done today. I want to get this. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this assembly up, and I'm gonna go ahead and start installing that. So stay tuned, guys. Let me go ahead and get a couple of rags or whatever, so I can start getting that cleaned up. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and got a little rag, just a little microfiber rag. Just gonna go ahead and clean up all the nasty stuff around it. It's pretty dirty just from stuff building up over the years. I'm also gonna drain my tank because I did notice that there was a little bit of trash in there. So I'm gonna drain the tank as well. So yeah, let me get this cleaned up real quick. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and I just took the plug out. I already spliced these two. I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna go in here and that one's gonna go on there, and this also, this plug, this one's gonna go on to the blacks, and this one's gonna go to the red. So go ahead and I have my solder gun here. I'm gonna go ahead and solder that up, and I'll catch you guys in a little. Alrighty guys, so I have the blacks cables hooked up. I do have my piece of shrink wrap right here ready. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my solder gun, and I'm gonna start soldering those cables. So. Alrighty guys, so I have the plug all soldered up, so we're good as far as that. That's done. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this plug back where it goes. It goes right in here, like so. That is wired up. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this fuel pump. So with the fuel pump, you're gonna have this little black seal that goes inside the fuel pump itself, and that's what goes all the way in and helps it seal up top. So let's go ahead and slide her in. Also have to slide this this plug off. Alrighty guys, I am done. The new pump is installed. There's a couple of things that you will no longer use, like this bottom piece that when I had my old 255 fuel pump, that would fit perfect right under there. But since I no longer, since we obviously upgraded to this big pump, the fuel, the sock is way bigger. So as you can see, there's no way that would fit. So yeah guys, here it is. It's installed. I think I'm gonna end up cutting these cables a little shorter because they're a little long, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. These lines are still, I inspected these lines, are still in good shape. They do send you some hose of their own in case you need to use it, but these hoses are still, they're in good shape and everything, no rips or anything. So yeah guys, here it is. Here's the new. So that's installed. I'm gonna go ahead and put this somewhere where it won't get any dust or get dirty or anything like that. Alrighty guys, now that we have that fuel pump, let's go ahead and install this boost gauge. So I previously had just your normal boost gauge, so I took this one off. It's still good. I might throw this on the first gen because the one on my first gen is pretty old and beat up already. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this one. I already took off the gauge pod from right here. What do you guys think? Near the future, I don't know if I should delete the gauge pod and actually do the whole stereo delete and throw my stereo down there and put my gauges right there, or should I leave the gauge pod? What do you guys think? But yeah, I took off the gauge pod already. It's right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and install that real quick. Shouldn't take me very long. Just throw that in there and vacuum and power. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alrighty guys, just if you guys get just a little bit of an idea, it's really simple to install a boost gauge. Since this one is an electrical boost gauge, it's a little different than the other one, the one that's right there, because the other one just takes just the power for the light to light up, and then it takes a vacuum to the back of the actual gauge. This one's a little bit different since it's an electrical one. So this one you have your actual harness, and at the end of the harness you have 2 cables, black and red, which is power in your ground. And then once you have base and that, and then you have this is the pressure, whatever you want to call it, so the noise sender or whatever. So what you do is you plug in your harness to here, and then you connect your vacuum to here. So it's pretty simple, it's not that big of a deal or hard to do. So I took off that other little piece that went right here over the gauge pod, and I just ran my cable already down the dash, and it's pretty. I actually have a vacuum line already here from my previous boost gauge, so I'm just gonna use that, and everything is I'm just gonna tap into my AFR gauge, the power and negative, and then we'll be good. So we'll go ahead and finish that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Well, alrighty guys, the boost gauges are already installed. It looks a lot better with both matching the AFR and the boost gauge, so I'm happy with that. I am really thinking about it, moving the gauges over here, but I'm not too sure. What do you guys think? Keep them here or move them? But yeah, it is currently done. I plugged up my battery, and I just turned on the key, and everything works good. The boost gauge lights up and everything, so we're good there. Put everything back, so we did accomplish. We got the fuel pump and we got the boost gauge installed. So yeah guys, tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up my head so we can get started on the motor, and I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I have just got all of the parts, so got that box full of gaskets and seals, so we should be good with that. Alrighty guys, so that is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just, the boost gauge and the fuel pump, and I'm getting really excited to get going on this Evo. It's been too long and I'm ready to drive it. But yeah guys, hopefully, like I said, you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button. If you guys are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and like always, I'm up for some tips, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one guys.